Well, hello guys. Welcome to my live stream today. I do it a little bit different now. I just do a live stream today just to tell you what the plans are. The couple days that I do and I actually wanna gonna do actually. And first of all, I wanna say I wanna thank you all for liking my videos. Subscribing my videos. I'm now 200 subscribers, so it's actually insane. But yeah, I was surprised to hear actually that I now actually was more than 200, and wow. I just today do it not with myself today, so today I'm actually relaxing right now. I'm nothing else to do, so just watching TV. But if you have something to ask or questions, or you can send me that in the live stream. Um, I cannot try actually to answer of actually the questions that you want to ask. Um, so the things actually that I'm more gonna do actually, I gonna there are more videos coming actually on my channel. I do actually for sure. There come also a new uh, a new couple videos about the noise stuff and everything that you actually like. How is it called again? ASMR, or how you call it with sounds. I have one make. There are a couple other videos that actually is coming before that, so I have three actually videos that I actually already make. So it's quite a lot busy, but on this Monday actually come the next video on my channel for my new persona, where I make also videos from. But also the other things they're gonna do. I have to think now. What I've actually got to do now. It's the season. I think next week of, not this week, but the week before. Is it's carnival here in our city, so I'm busy with that for a day. So then I also I'm doing recordings with a friend of mine here on my apartment. We do a lot of we do actually for the show from a show that I do on my other channel. We're actually working on. So I make that actually videos from. Because of long COVID, actually, I'm not gonna. Yeah, it was not possible actually to make. And also that my friend actually that actually do actually my character that I wanna do was all the time busy, and so now we have the time, with all in the vacation time, that I actually can use him for my videos on my other channel. So he comes also. Then I also have to work 2 days from. So I think was it yeah, the next week, the Saturday and the Sunday next week, we do shooting for two for actually on my channel, on my other channel actually to do. Um, we did also that on the 1st and the 2nd April also do a couple videos that I make with a friend on my other channel. So Then I'm also gonna make other videos. I hope we actually gonna finally do this because yeah, the people actually that wanna actually do it very busy. So yeah, but um, what can I say more? Then in the by the week actually from Easter, I'm in for one day in an amusement park for on Saturday for also with my character, my horse character, to go there in the amusement park where I actually do before actually the Halloween as an actor as an Halloween cast. Um, then I also gonna do that couple things and then actually in then is April and then it's May actually. Then I go to a festival here actually the first week actually from May actually I'm here on a festival where I am. So a fantasy festival. That's each year that I actually go with it. So uh, what I also gonna do, and that's also a thing, that is actually the last week of this month, the third week of this month, I don't know. I'm gonna record a second song for my persona Lightning. The song actually was with my music producer was actually already put together, but I have to record the song. I have to do the song actually, and yeah, it was the only day that he actually have free, so that actually I sing that song and then it's over actually, so I have to go there. So it's actually for my song actually that I make for my Lightning fursuit. And the song actually called Power actually, this actually what's it meant to be actually. So but yeah, the other stuff you're gonna see more. I'm gonna also post it on my channel um, when the song is actually ready because yeah, after I sing it, it's take I think a lot of months actually before it's completely finished. So then actually is the song actually finished. So um, and yeah, that is also a thing that I gonna do. And what I also planning. I was thinking about something and I don't remember anymore. Uh, this in May I have actually that convention, that festival that I here actually do. Yeah, and then actually in August, I have also a con actually where I go to from a friend of mine. So here also in our city. So yeah, we have a couple things to do and I then I'm gonna do. So even in March actually I have to go to. That's only strange to say it. Actually, now it's March actually, but I go with my family. Actually, with my family, actually we go do actually a New Year celebration. It's strange, but it's true. But because one of my family members have cancer, and I have to go. We have to actually put actually our party actually for the New Year actually further actually in the month. So normally it was in January that I know I did a party, but now some of our family members, four of our family members, was have cancer, and so it's not bad, but so we have to do it now in this month actually, in March. Actually, next week actually we do actually the New Year's party. That's normally with family dinner normally, but. Uh, that's actually the other thing that I actually do. Um, I think most of the time I'm actually busy with my character actually from my other channel from the Gollard show. Yeah, I have to pronounce it in English, but the horse with I hope to do actually more stuff with it now because it was waiting so long and I was actually to create that character for a long time and it was so that it takes so long actually after 4 years and after COVID from 2 years and that it's uh, so um, but yeah I have to see what the other things that I'm gonna do but normally with my videos actually I try actually to do videos after 2 weeks I make new videos I was also surprised actually to know. I was actually very funny from the reaction from the horror short film that I actually make from the night shift. That video actually took my. I have to make it 3 times over and over again because it's every time I lost footage actually from that movie and I have to record it every time again. So. It was something to try. It was not really actually really scary to do, or they actually to do something like that. But I wanted to try something, and hey, it worked. So I know. Yeah, it was actually really a challenge actually to do that video from the night shift. I have to do it multiple times over and over again because yeah, sometimes that the camera actually don't want to do of that lost footage actually or because actually the program actually where I make these videos actually was too heavy for my computer and I have the video actually but actually if you work on a program actually to make your videos for the computer again it's very heavy actually and I have to yeah then do it over and over again to edit it everything but actually the first thing that actually editing I was almost the intro and everything um, and it was actually so good actually but then actually the computer asked me to actually close it down because yeah it was too heavy for him because you have to unload it every time and yeah if I click multiple times then it blocks and then it have problems and then I have to save it again and so my program actually make those videos was too heavy to do the night shift video so I I make it then yeah a couple times I that's normal also I put also words in the beginning of my movie. That was actually a thing that couldn't actually not put in anymore because the title and everything. Because I have to do the video over and over again. So I skipped that. So that's actually the thing. So but uh, so I have actually finished actually the video and then normally, actually, the intro from Magic actually put actually on it, and that was normally the thing, but it wasn't possible anymore. So yeah. Also, the space. Also, what I actually do it. I do it in a room actually next to me. It's not very big, and I have not the space actually for it. So it was really challenging. So The only way actually to do it was actually in a dark room for to do it, well, because if you do it in light, yeah, you see everything in my room. So I have not a big room, so every room is actually full. So that was the thing. Even if I do it in my living room, it was not possible because of the furniture and everything. So it was not possible. So yeah, that was not the thing. So yeah, but you know, so. mm, That is always a challenge actually to record videos if you have not much space to make it beautiful and better actually. So it sucks, but yeah. I hope if I have in the future another place and then I have more space to do it. So that gives actually more that you can actually do it. Now I am in an apartment building, so it's you have not much space here. So, but yeah, what else can I tell more? I try actually to do actually somewhat what artwork actually or draw something. I'm actually not insist and not don't actually make a video actually about my art things actually for the moment now. So that's the thing that now actually waited. Well, I do it. It's not that I actually don't want to do it, but it's just interesting that the people more enjoy actually the furry stuff. So that's why I hope actually to see actually more viewers actually because it's I see sometimes my one viewer and back in the day it was more viewers actually that come, so I'm actually surprised. I'm not actually surprised, but well, even if you try it every time in suit, it's um but yeah. But yeah, I hope actually that the most people have a normal day or working or something like that. I don't know. Um, yeah, maybe um, if the people actually watching or something like that, and a lot of problems. So yeah, that um, what I'm really actually surprised is is that actually on Facebook actually more is people there than actually on my Twitter and my Instagram actually. Instagram also a little bit, but the most of them actually, the most of them actually are I'm actually on on Facebook actually, and yeah, I'm actually surprised how more actually people there actually than others. So yeah, it's crazy, but yeah, Normally I don't use Facebook very much. Um, it's not actually that much actually used, but yeah. Hmm. But there is more attention on Facebook than on Instagram and Twitter. So yeah. So if the people are having questions or something to want to ask, you're all free to do it. It's not actually that I make not video from the other things that I not actually can. I mean, most people wanna like videos of with lightning or the things or I want to do something else. So sometimes it's actually nice to actually to not actually go in suit and a little bit be yourself actually. So so if you actually want to ask something, you can also do it in the chat. You've been free to do that. You did not. So, but yeah. I was actually surprised that um, I'm actually figuring out actually a part of videos actually that I want to do with Rex. It's normally I want to do it actually with two persons actually, but um, that would actually be more fun actually to do with two persons actually. But yeah, I live alone, so so oh, my favorite dog of you mean animal? Yeah, I don't have. I especially have another dog, but my parents actually have a dog. Um, I like actually huskies, um, husky dogs or German Shepherd, or I think that's the thing, like German Shepherds and a husky. That's more the dogs that I like very much. Yeah, actually, my parents have actually a German Shepherd actually, and I don't actually have animals here, so but I like actually more than husky actually. Actually, I want one actually, but it's actually hard to train actually for a husky. And if I take a husky, I want a girl, maybe a boy or a girl. I don't know. My huskies are so beautiful. Yeah, I know. My mom said also that they actually like huskies, but it's so hard to train actually those dogs. If you have those dogs, if they go bigger, they're actually hard to train. Yeah, exactly. They are stubborn, man. Yeah, but they're actually so beautiful. You have so many different colors and everything. They have also different eyes and everything, and oh, yeah, it will be nice. Maybe in the future, you don't know. And maybe for sure a girl. I actually don't know for a name actually if I want one. It's hard to figure out a name actually for a dog. So oh a white la- oh a white lava shepherd. You know what is the thing now is actually my sister have the white one. My sister had the white one. I think I have a picture of the. I have it on a card. I don't have actually on a photo, but they have actually a white one. They look like a husky, but yeah, yeah, they look a little bit like huskies. Yeah. I know actually that my sister have the white one, German Shepherd. I don't know really that's a German Shepherd, but it's the same. It's the same profile and the same look actually like a German Shepherd that my sister have. So and she's also a girl. My parents have actually have now the second German Shepherd actually. The before actually passed away in 2018. My parents actually had before actually a German Shepherd. Oh, that's fine. No problem. Good night. Yeah, you have actually imagined actually. Over a couple minutes I also go to sleep. Not in the morning I go to work, so yeah. Mate, it was nice actually to have you on the chat. So yeah, my parents we have actually before actually a German Shepherd before. It was also a girl, and she was. And German Shepherds actually go actually the maximum age is 12 years old. The R before was 12 years old before she actually died. So there's even actually the more age actually that for German Shepherds to pass away from if they're 13 or 12 years old. Dog ages is actually different. You can actually not imagine actually how different that the age is from a dog from a human. A cat is actually a little bit longer, but yeah, sure. I will see when I go to a next for a next stream. I don't know when. Bye, GT. Get some rest. Yeah. I hope actually to want to see what I do for the next stream. I don't know. Maybe I'll try a listen live stream, but there's always a challenge actually because yeah, with live stream with noises is different than I do it with a microphone and listen to the audio. With live stream is actually that you nog even see it live and everything. So and you do that actually with your phone, so it's hard to with the audio. So with a microphone, actually the audio is a lot better actually than the audio with with your phone actually. So yeah, I will see what the next stream that I'm gonna do. Actually, I don't know. I see what I'm gonna do. Also, other more in suits. Maybe. I will see. Yeah, but the most thing actually is the most thing that I can do a live stream is actually, yeah, you have to know, timing is different in different in different land and everything. So, like, if I talk to my friends actually in America and in others, there is a time actually different than by me actually. So you can actually say actually that it now that it actually for me is more the next day actually than America is. So an example is actually if it's Saturday actually in America actually then it's almost in where I live actually almost Sunday actually if it's so. And sometimes I have to see actually how to do it with live streams because yeah, some people actually then maybe are working actually or still sleeping. I don't know, but it's sometimes hard because yeah. So when I actually easy can do a live stream is then yeah on 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock from my time. So what is sometimes 7 hours between. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This all if I'm being right, I don't know. It's maybe 4 o'clock in America. I don't know. Yeah, your normal search is actually via Google, but I have a couple of friends that live in the other side of America, and sometimes when I really actually speak to him, then is it's if it by him is actually 6 o'clock, then is that my actually 1 o'clock at night actually for to talk to them. So it's sometimes I only do it if I have for the next day actually if I not actually have to do something or go to work, then is it easy for me. But I have to sometimes stay up at night for to react to people. And yeah, it's but yeah. Hey, there's also the same thing as chatting also on social media. Then sometimes yeah, they say oh I'm still at work or but yeah. I have one friend actually, and they actually know it. I don't know it actually. I have one time actually I want to do a live stream with somebody, and that was a live stream to do with two people, two noises and everything on the live stream. And we chat actually. It was actually him his idea to do it. So I was dressing actually up in my suit actually I to do it actually, and I was waiting actually for him. So he messaged me that he was first at work actually, but then after that I don't hear from him anymore. And keep messing actually to him. I don't want to say a name. But after a couple times, I saw actually that he was on Twitter actually on his own space that he actually make. So I go into his space actually and talk to him and I say yeah, what he actually been and been waiting here for to do the live stream and everything. So I was everything was set up and everything. But yeah, and then at that moment, I waited actually 5 to 4 hours actually for him to respond to my question, and the last thing on Twitter actually, no answer at all. And then actually in the space actually he said, yeah, I'm actually gonna not do it because of internet connection. I said to him, why don't you actually send me that actually not before in the DM or in the chat actually that it not is possible. So this I'm waiting there actually for nothing actually to do this, and that's sometimes wasting my time actually. And what if you know it was actually 2 o'clock at night actually for me, it was very late. So more actually 3 o'clock at night was more still actually become actually the next morning actually if you say it so. So yeah, I was really not happy with that. So I say I warned them actually that I actually live in a different country in a different on the other side of the world, that the time here is different. So actually, I'm actually further time than he is actually been. So that he have to know that before he actually asked me again for to do this. And if it was strange is what you say, you have internet connection problems. But he actually do well actually has space on Twitter and there's also internet, so yeah. And I also was figuring out to do actually, you can now do with YouTube, you can do live streams with two people actually now. But to do that with sounds and everything, I was still figuring out how to actually do that, but I never actually do that via live stream. So I never know how I was supposed to do that, but yeah. Yeah, that was a time that was actually not funny, but yeah. So after that, I actually go actually fast out my suit and actually I jumped in my bed and I go to sleep. So, uh, yeah. And I said to him actually for an apology because yeah, it was not. But yeah, but yeah, that was a couple weeks, couple months ago. So yeah. But if I actually make actually YouTube things, I wanna actually do it. Most to do actually with videos, actually with audio. Then you actually get more. It's actually more a video from S Meer, or what you call it, with sounds. Mufasa or Scar? I don't know. That's tough on task. Mufasa or Scar? Do you mean how's the better one, or do you mean? I try to understand what you mean. Do you actually mean with that question who is better? Is Mufasa or Scar better, or? Yeah, I have to know. I actually watched The Lion King for not for a very long time anymore. That was actually a very long time ago. Do you know, I actually watched actually The Lion King. That was even on a VS thing, a tape actually. That was not even on DVD yet. That was on a VS tape. So speaking over 2000s. Ooh, damn it. I don't know. Scar Mufasa. Who is the more handsome? Oh my gosh. Damn, that's hard, Jim. That's. I never thought actually about that, but actually, short to say, actually, I have to say, I actually like them actually both. Just short to say, I actually like them both actually. They both actually look hot. Actually, Mufasa is more wide and more thicker, more scars, more yeah. That's actually a question I actually never hear before. Wie is hotter actually, Mufasa or Scar? I have even heard that actually Nala is actually the hottest one, but wow. Scar Mufasa. If I choose to both of them, I actually pick both of them. And fuck them, so. Strange to say, but yeah. I never go to detail with this because, hey, for people actually then after this video watching, so I wanna don't wanna go to detail. Hey, what that is actually the thing, in animation style actually they look actually more hotter actually than in real life. But actually in the real life version they don't fucking actually. I don't watch the real life one. I don't want to deal with that anymore. That's actually the thing in animation. Actually, look for more hotter. Actually, the characters and everything, and more someone they are cuter or so. Yeah. You. Even this time, you see more arts on everything from characters and cartoons and everything from animation videos with porno and everything and oh gosh, it's sex stuff and everything and it goes on and on. So yeah, well, actually they both look hot. So but yeah, that's the thing with animation. Yeah, more hotter. I've been actually surprised that the people actually they animate the people they actually okay, we move outside the others if you think it's he's king is scary. Yeah. Possible Scar is the scary one because yeah, he's a villain. And all the villains are scary, so even a villain look nice. Yeah, I think because he's skin and he's scary, I think you already know because the reason because of that. So I don't actually have to explain why he's actually skinnier and but actually he's not actually that skinny actually. If he actually was skinny, you see actually oh man, if you wanna see skinny, you have to see a human is skinny at all. That you see actually the bones from his ribs and everything and to very little even the arms that you see the bones and everything. That's actually more skinnier. So if you see the ribs and everything and the bones and everything out the skin, so that's more skinnier. And if you really want skinny, yeah, then have to the skeleton of then it's really skinny. Well, yeah, actually, for a skinny person like him, actually, it's more like sexier. So yeah, either everybody has his own thoughts and everything, and so I don't here to just to which wrong or right. So if you like Mufasa the Hotster, I don't care. So yeah, Manala is also the cutest one. Man, if you, I saw actually some I think it was an interview. I don't remember anymore. It was actually on a show and there was a guy actually and that was actually saying about he was actually absorbed actually door Nala van the Lion King. And he was, and that was funny how he had actually said, he said, "I'm so fucking in love with Nala. She's so fucking hot." She was even honest with that, so yeah. If you see actually on all the artwork and everything, it's insane. It's so yeah. Well, yeah. But yeah. So if there's somebody more questions or how's your day going or if you something happened today or what you have doing today or something else. So actually, but my actually at work is actually not so much work actually today, but now so I'm working now for the vegetables actually for I work actually in a factory that's doing vegetables for the winter actually. I know the winter is almost over, but for stores and everything we do still actually do the vegetable. Yeah, I don't actually describe actually the name from the vegetable because I don't know actually the English word of it, but it's a vegetable that actually is real bitter actually from taste actually from the inside. It's a white small thing actually. It's the winter vegetable and we do it most for supermarket or so. That's the most thing that I know actually most to actually for work. But yeah, it's still working. It is not actually the time that actually are that what I actually work that actually the factory is actually complete still. Actually, there's always time that there is work. So yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. Let's see what can I do next. Ooh. Last week or last day, I don't know. I remember. I'm making actually a video actually for Rex's channel actually. That's also gonna come on this channel. I created actually an interview actually with actually both of my characters actually. Here actually on the sofa actually with two people with actually the two actually to react actually to talk to each other. That was actually a funny part to do. Um, so that actually Rex and Lightning actually talk actually to each other. Um, Not everything go to plan actually, but yeah, it was to expected. But yeah, they actually don't actually like each. They actually don't like each other. Lightning actually don't like Rex actually, maar for Rex is no problem. He actually like Lightning, but yeah, there's what's different between us. It's not actually that they really hate each other, but it's. But also, it is also fun to have what entertainment in the videos and that actually the video is actually not getting bored. So that is sometimes is what what's I would amuse it and everything, or what's having fun and everything. So a little bit entertainment that's still in it. Or I try it, but yeah, but yeah. Oh. So who is actually now watching right now? Because there's not one left actually, and I know there's one person actually go to sleep. I was actually from the stream actually to go to sleep in my channel, but I don't actually who is still actually watching right now. We're actually still awake. I don't know. But yeah. Also, if you have actually more ideas actually for or if people actually like making those sound videos, if you have actually more ideas actually for the next one, of that you actually wanna hear or something, um, you can also send that actually in the comments below. You're also free to do that. It's sometimes hard to find ideas actually for a video. To do that those sound videos actually for to listen. So to find one inspiration or everything. But if there's some people actually they wanna have ideas or of thinking I wanna actually wanna hear that or in another way or you're also free actually to ask me. Um, so yeah, don't be scared for to send it me. So it's well, yeah, so I can see what I can do. Try actually to find more ideas. So the next actually listen video actually it's not more a listen it's also a listen video, but also it's also a recording video with even image for to see. So it's not a very long video. I think it's 8 minutes. I think it's not a long video. It's 8 minutes. So we have 5 minutes. I think 8 minutes. That the video is. So yeah. I try to think more things because yeah, it's a little bit hard because yeah, lightning is different from personalities. It's more he's an anger one, so for to do good stuff is hard, but I can try it. But I have to see how and the slowing voice and everything. It's more relaxed and everybody, it's actually a thing. So if you that's more actually relaxing you the sweetness and everything so that you can enjoy. So I know one guy and he said to me, he said, "You actually sound like James Bond." I say there are so many James Bond movies. I actually don't know. I'm Bond, James Bond, Bond. But it's actually Bond, James Bond. Yeah, if I sound like James Bond, wow. I have to need a suit, I think, and I got a white suit and everything. That's maybe for the next time for the make a listen video for the James Bond listen video. I kill you up. I don't even think about that. So yeah. I think it's gonna even weird if I make that, but yeah, that's the thing about two characters. I want to try with different language and with different voices. That is then it is more. I then you actually see actually the difference between Lightning is Rex is more higher and Rex is more higher and Lightning is more lower actually from thing. Some actually say well I actually use actually Lightning in voice. Are they that actually low? But yeah, he is a cyborg. He's a robot, so it give actually something to him actually for to give him a low voice. It's something Robotnik. If I give him a Robotnik voice, it's yeah maybe you can actually understand not everything what he actually is saying. So he have more than actually now like a dark Vader voice, but yeah. If I do the doing a sound, it's more huh. But yeah, it's. But I know it have something to do with him with a lower voice. So and you know with the lower voice it make them so good. If they do it slowly and everything with a romantic way, you know, it's a bit more adorable. You know. Yeah. Oh gosh. Oof. Mm. So who is actually the person actually now watching still? Because it's one still watching. I don't actually who's watching actually now still because I I don't actually have still questions. So I do actually the stream not for long anymore. So yeah, for the other people, if you wanna ask, you can also if this stream is actually over, you can also send over other videos. I said videos, messages if you want. Um, so so yeah. Yeah, right. It's still this morning is still actually the cold weather actually. It's still I think yesterday or today yesterday it was min 3 degrees this morning. I know this year but actually yesterday. If you actually go to work it should be that cold. It's so annoying. It's actually not fun actually yeah then after that actually then the sun is actually shining. But yeah, in the morning actually everything is frozen outside and you see in the cars from in 3 degrees. And then actually after that there, then the sun comes up and then everything is back warm again. So it's, yeah, it's, I hope actually that the other season is coming right now. Let's actually get a little bit warmer now, so I hope for that. But actually, I don't actually like actually very cold weather, very freeze weather. I don't. Even under -5 degrees, no, no, thank you. If it's more slash normal warm or like say 17 or 80 degrees, it's fine for me. But actually colder, no. Actually, this winter was actually very. For to see now this winter actually it was the colder actually that we have was -6, -7, and actually it don't snow it actually because the snow was actually melted snow in 1 or 2 days, but yeah, yeah. Oh boy. Petit two. Was het actually aan het doen? Nee, want daar is geen number. Hmm. Oh gosh. Oh, it's 7 o'clock. I think guys actually I'm gonna actually leave why they actually close it right now, so it's 11 o'clock for me. So I can almost go to bed because yeah, in the morning actually I have to actually go to work. So yeah, it was nice actually to talk with some of the people actually in the chat. 2 or 3 friends. So weird, I don't know what most of them I actually don't know. But if you want to ask something, you can also send me everything in the comments because yeah, the 2 videos of the thing goes actually up, so it's really amazing actually. I like to say thank you guys. So if you enjoy it, I'm happy. So yeah, I'm really surprised that it go up that fast. Over 200 subscribers. So I actually don't care. I don't actually don't care about how high it goes. I'm not in for. I have to say to be popular. I'm not actually a guy to demand you or something like that. So if you wanna do it, do it. It's free to go. So if you like the video, you like it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. It's not that I. So anyway, guys, I hope you have an awesome rest of your day. I hope you see in the next video of live stream actually see you actually back. I hope to do in the future actually a lot of more videos. So so yeah. But anyway, guys, I hope you take care, and I hope to see you soon in the next video or live stream video. Bye, guys.